Hi, I'm Andrzej Nedoma, your certified high performance coach. Yesterday we discussed about being proactive rather than reactive. So that we're talking about journaling and how it helps us being aware of what works, what needs improvement, what doesn't really work. And in that way of being more and more aware and noticing every possibilities and opportunities for improvement, we wanted to become proactive in how we work, how we plan our day, how we spend our day, or how we show up in front of people, in front of teams, what we do in our businesses. Today we want to look at the week, and we would like to realize that when you start the week, you should look at this as an open field of possibilities that you feel with things that you want to work on. Okay, so now if you were there to decide on how the perfect week works. I know you have lots of stuff in your week, probably already in your calendar already planned for the next week, but imagine the best week you can have. What's in there? I mean, how much time would you like to spend on what's really strategic? Or how much time you'd like to spend on thinking about the next step, the next level for you, for your business, for your team? How much time would you like to spend on important projects that you have designed for yourself as some top priorities for yourself? How much time would you like to spend on building your team and maybe promoting the business culture or the company values that you know everybody should incorporate and live with? So what are these elements, these areas of managing and leading people and managing your business that you'd like to place within your week, within your calendar? How would you distribute this across the days? And then how can you actually make it happen next week? Taking into account that you have already some meetings planned, look at that. How can you book the time for these strategic elements that you were just thinking about, so that you actually fit them there? And when we're talking about being proactive rather than reactive, that's exactly what we want, so that you decide what you spend your time on. One of the best shifts that really worked for me incredibly well was that I start my day, with a workout, a glass of water or 2 glasses of water, and then planning my day, and then deciding on what's strategic for that day, and then building the plan when during the day I will work on this, and actually starting to work on this before I open my email box. Because I realized that when I open my email box, I'm already starting to think about everything that came to me, about all the requests, the questions, the challenges that people shared with me, all of that. So it starts to occupy my brain and thoughts. And the big shift was when I first was thinking about what was important for me and for the business from my perspective, and only then moving to managing email, which was, by the way, one of the blocks in my daily plan. What would it mean for you? The perfect week, the perfect day? Think about this today and enjoy your week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.